So the brand new summer DLC, Bottom Dollar Bounties, is officially here in Grand Theft Auto Online. So in this video, we're going to be going over all of the content and everything that you need to know about what's going on today, and then also some things that are going to be going on in the future here in Grand Theft Auto. So first things first is we need to buy our business. We're going to be going to Maze Bank, and then we got these locations right here. So there's a location, that one's 2 million, and then this one over here is going to be 2.3 million. And then this is the one that I got. This one was about 2.6. And then this one up here is going to be also around 2.6. And then, of course, there's one way up there for like a million, I don't know, 1.6 or something like that. Nobody should be buying a bail business up there in Paleto Bay. But besides the fact, these are the modifications that we have to work with the business. So we got 3 different types of model or whatever, you know, you can choose from there. Each, of course, is going to be very high priced. And now we got these workers right here, so you can pay for these dudes, and it does say like right there in the description what exactly these guys do. These guys go and make you money. That's what they do, but they cost a lot of money. $1.5 million for both of them, and of course we want a bedroom, so we're gonna get that too. Super expensive. A gun, gun locker. Hey, why not? While we're at it, huh? Spending some money. And then this right here, we're gonna go ahead and get that. Of course, we're gonna need that van because that's gonna be important for what we're doing here when it comes to the bounties here. So there's all of the upgrades. Basically, it's not really like, I would say the biggest business that's ever come to Grand Theft Auto. It's a nice little business. We can be making some decent money off of this. There's actually a lot of content that came into the game. And then also, we're going to be getting drip-fed content all the way until this winter. So we got a lot of content to go through here. So let's go inside the business real quick and let's give you guys a rundown. So as soon as you purchase your business and you go in here, you're going to get hit with a cutscene, of course. I've already been here, so there's no cutscene for me. And then you go down here, we got a couple car garage, and then of course this is where your van is going to be stored. No, there's not a mechanic shop here. You're not going to be able to like fully upgrade and customize your van. Everybody gets like basically the default same van. Over here, a little disappointing, but this thing is pretty decent. It's a van. It's what we need for our bounties. All right, now let's go upstairs real quick. We're going to be going inside the office here. So located right inside the office, once you guys purchase your little workers over here, you can just go right up to them, press right on the D-pad. They go get you bounties. They make you money AFK, basically. So, might want to think about working with these dudes. Not just one, but we got another guy over here. Hey. Oh, in the jail cell. So, the jail cell is pretty cool here because this is where you get to keep all of your bounties, basically, until they get processed. And talk to this dude real quick. Yeah, go make me money, bro. Then we got Jeanette over here. Now, one thing you might notice with Jeanette, if you ever see Jeanette's phone sitting out, pop open your phone, and whatever's on Jeanette's phone is like what's on your phone too. It's pretty trippy. And then here's our office, of course. Yes, we got free snacks. So another location for free snacks in Grand Theft Auto. We're never going to a 24/7 store again and buying snacks. And then there's where their computer is located. We'll get into that in just a second. And then over here, we did buy the bedroom, even though I wouldn't really consider this a bedroom. This place is pretty cruddy. Would you really want to sleep here? I wouldn't. Alright, so let's get on the computer real quick and give you a quick rundown on how this goes. So we need to register as a CEO president. Punch in my password. Don't look. Close your eyes, please. Thank you. So we got these regular bounties right here, and they're not really going to be worth much more than $40,000, but if you continuously grind those bounties right there, you're going to be making a little bit of money off of that. And then we have this right over here is our main primary bounty off to the right. Already got that one done. We accidentally shot her. So instead of taking her back here, we had to take her to the morgue because we accidentally shot her. And that dramatically reduces the price. So she went from like $120,000 all the way to $32,000. And you can only do one of those per day, I believe, is one of the primary targets. But other than that, I think you can just run regular bounties all day long. So you guys can see right here in the career challenges, yes, we have a brand new career challenge here on new gen consoles. I don't think old gen, nor do I even think PC gets this, which is kind of crazy when you think about it when PC didn't, doesn't get career challenges. I don't know. It's just think it's kind of buggy in a sense. So here's all the rewards too. You guys can go in there and check that out. Not exactly the greatest in my opinion. So here's the business. It's like I spent about $4.6 million for all of the upgrades. So, at this point, is this thing even worth buying for that much money when it doesn't necessarily produce large amounts of cash? Yeah, this is definitely a grindy business right here, you know, going and getting the bounties. So next is we're going to go ahead and talk about this real quick. So we got brand new vehicles that came into the game. Now, I do not have the Poncherello in here. I believe that's how it's pronounced because I don't have GTA Plus. I'm saving my GTA Plus dollars for GTA 6 when it gets here, when it's going to matter. All right, but other than that, we got brand new vehicles right here. We got the D1. This thing is $1.5 million for that one. And then right here, we got the X32. This thing is a little under $1.5 million. Now, take note, too, that I believe this is an HSW vehicle. We got a couple HSW vehicles like this one right here. This is going to be HSW, and this is going to be going for $1.8 million. We still have yet to buy all of these vehicles and do some vehicle reviews, which will be coming very shortly here on the channel. And then we got the Paragon S right here. This is a NAMI tech. So you can take this to your agency and put a NAMI tech on vehicles like this. And NAMI tech, if you guys know a NAMI tech, it's really good. Also, HSW is very good too, which I think that's only on, once again, new-gen consoles. Very unfair. And then over here in the Southern San Andreas section, this is what we got going on. We got a new truck over here. It's pretty expensive. If you look at that value, that is $1.2 million for a pickup truck here in the game. And then here's the best stuff right here. Warstock section, which it looks like some of this stuff I can't even buy because I've already done it. But Rockstar won't allow me to actually purchase this. Like, have to do what? Deal with something in Cluckenbell? Dude, I've already done everything that there is to do. So this is actually pretty unfair that Rockstar's not giving me the ability to do things when I've already went out and done them. But hey, that's Rockstar for you, huh? So it looks like before I'm actually able to purchase any of these vehicles, I'm going to have to go out and do whatever the requirements are, because I've already done all these requirements. It says it in the upper left-hand corner. I'm unable to read it as the text is too small. So yeah, brand new police vehicles just making their way into the game. Now, something that's really cool about the police vehicles is now we have the ability of doing dispatch work for Vincent. What does that mean? That means 11 years later in the game, we finally get the ability of doing police work with only specific vehicles that says that they have dispatch work that's going to be attached to them, just like the Interceptor, I believe, the Gauntlet Interceptor, or one of any of the other police vehicles. And once again, yes, we are going to be having even more police vehicles coming into the game. The Sovereign is going to be one of them, the police bike, and then also we have some more police trucks, I think, or Jeeps coming in, something like that. Look at this guy just parked like right here. You did that on purpose, you NPC. I swear to God. If I wasn't making a video right now, I'd blow you up. Better get moving. As soon as I get in the car, they drive off. What an a-hole. Alright, so take note too. When you call up your mechanic, you're going to notice that the actual little menu over there has been adjusted. So just get into one of your cop cars and then just press R3, I believe is what it is. Going to be on the controller there. And then you're going to be getting a random police mission in which you're going to be taking your police vehicle and doing police work. Now, I don't think that you can do this with multiple people because I tried to start this up with a friend when we were in a CEO and it said that it was unavailable because we were in a CEO. So I had to deregister and then I could start this up. So I think these in particular are just going to be solo missions that you can do. Now, something else that did get a buff this week, which we're going to be taking a quick look at, is the taxi work. So they said in the Rockstar News wire there update is that yes, taxi work is getting a dramatic increase. So just to give you like a quick rundown if you don't remember how taxi work works. So after you deliver your 10th person, whatever, your customer, you're gonna have it set to like max value for what type of money that you're gonna be getting, which normally is only about 9, maybe if you're lucky and you don't crash, you'd be getting like $10,000, but that's yeah, that's in the past here. So it has gotten a little bit of a buff. So I'm just going to take this one dude and we're going to drop him off. And I'm going to let you know right now, it still hasn't gotten that big of an increase because when I did drop this guy off way out here in like Sandy Shores, I only ended up getting paid like not very much money whatsoever. So you definitely have to grind this. And I'm not sure necessarily at this time which one would be better, is doing the dispatch work, being a police officer in the game, or being a taxi driver. I think you can make about $300,000 with the dispatch every hour. With that one though, I'm not really too sure. Now, for some clothing, you're going to have to come over to the clothing thing because I'm not going to show you every single little bit of clothing. Actually, there's not a lot of clothing that came into the game. So here's something that's a little bit of an Easter egg. Check this out. Winter boots. And just to let you know, too, those are girl boots. So if you're a dude wearing these boots, then those are girl boots, just to let you know. Hey, check it out. They got my green in there, too. All right. No, we're not wearing those. But why would they be giving us winter boots? Well, we'll be getting more towards that information more towards the end of the video. Yes, some very exciting news. So you're going to have to come on over here. We got new shoes. There's some new shirts. There's some other things like that too. Maybe a couple new pairs of pants or something like that. Nothing terribly too big or like, you know, amazing jaw-dropping. You're like, hey, did they give us white joggers? They didn't give us white joggers, guys. Like, seriously. They didn't give us white joggers, blue joggers, or even colored bulletproof helmets, which you think at this point in the game, that would be something that, you know, I don't know, be pretty cool to actually have, is going and buying like a bulletproof helmet. But yeah. So you just go through here, we can check out some of this stuff. There is some other cool party, I don't know, it's like party pajamas or something like that. And once again, I'm sure there's going to be more clothing items that are going to be drip fed into the game. This is just some of the stuff. Yeah, so these are kind of cool right in here. Check these out. Oh, look at the mushrooms. Yeah, there's mushrooms. And there's more mushrooms. Lots of mushrooms. Some school stuff. And then this right here for the stoners. I bet all the stoners would love those right there. You're going to be seeing a lot of potheads running around in pajamas probably all today. So you come on over here, check this out. There's new glasses, there's like new cuffs over there and the accessories and stuff like that. Once again, I'm not going to show you every single little bit because I want you to come over here and check it out for yourself. To see if you like any of the clothing items. And just trust me, like none of them are really that good. There's like no new gloves in here, but yeah, we do have some cuffs. And I can't show you the cuffs because my invisible arms, I think, or something. I don't know what's going on there, but it's definitely glitched out. Hey, I'm a green alien, okay? Alright, let's leave this place. Let's go somewhere else. Alright, next spot. We're hitting up real quick. We got brand new tattoos that just came into the game. So if you guys are interested in tattoos and tattooing your character up, definitely want to come on over here and check this out. So I don't think like almost every section here, it'll say, I think, Chop Shop or something like that. But there are a bunch of brand new tattoos that just came into the game, I believe. I don't think it'll say like bottom dollar bounty. I think it'll just say like Chop Shop or something like that. Because if you really think about it, this DLC is tied in to the last DLC, is it not? Yes, it is. That's what they do for a long time now. They take DLCs and they chop them up into little pieces, and then they give them to us every 6 months. So you definitely have to come over here to the tattoo parlor and get some of these awesome tattoos. Once again, yep, some new tattoos should be over here, I think. I'm pretty sure. All right, next place. No new masks. I looked at the masks. I didn't see any new masks. But you know what we did get to help us out, block the sun? We got sun hats. Here they are. You just get some sun hats. Who's going to Cayo Perico with me to chill? We're not going to Cayo Perico to chill. Oh, my birthday hat back there. There's my birthday hat. It was my birthday and nobody knew it. I'm not sure if any of this stuff is new necessarily. Yeah. A couple hats it looks like maybe. Not terribly too much, honestly. I'd almost expect the clothing is going to be about the same in GTA 6 as well. Some blue jeans, a wife beater, and a backwards hat or something with an AK-47. We're looking good. Alright, so that's basically it in the mask shop. Nothing too terrible. And then over here, there's no new face paints. I don't think there's any new haircuts whatsoever. Yeah, there's like nothing over there. Okay, now here's something that you may notice if you own a party bus that's been located in one of your garages is now gone. So I did have a party bus in here. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. I did read this on Twitter earlier that I think everybody's party buses that they've gotten glitched out and stuff, yeah, they're gone now. Now, here's something I did hear on the streets. I was reading this also on Twitter, doing a little bit of research, is we are getting some guns at some point. I don't know if they're going to be located here, but there was like some leaked information saying that we are getting potentially some guns. What are those guns going to be? I don't really exactly know. As drip feed keeps coming into the game, of course, we'll know as time gets a little bit closer to that. So that's something that we can look forward to, I believe, with some more guns. Now, here's another really cool thing that everybody's got to love, okay? The Sparrow helicopter has gotten buffed. How's it gotten buffed? Offensive and defensive, my friends. So it's always been able to spam rockets. This thing never runs out of rockets, so we don't have to, like, you know, buff that at all. But here's one of the things that did get buffed is it's about as strong as a buzzard helicopter now. So that means that you could smack this thing into something and it's just not going to automatically start smoking, which is which was a problem, I think, back in the day. Although, if you look at this thing, does it look like it's that strong? Because to me, all I'm seeing really here is a frame with a blade on top in the back. And then another thing that's really cool, too, is the defensive. So if you just, like, you can almost spam right on the D-pad and then just keep throwing these flares out the back, which is really cool because now that makes the Sparrow one of the best helicopters in the game. So another thing that they did here, we're over in creator mode, is they updated creator mode with new drift and I believe drag races that we can create now. And within here, we got a whole bunch of new props for everything. So there's more props to go in here. So if you're one of those players out there that loves to go into creator mode and make your own, you know, I would say maps or whatever, not really maps, but like races or jobs or whatever you want to call it, you know, customizing things, which is something I should be inclined to do a little bit more, hopefully, with all this stuff. I would like to go in here and actually make a couple races and stuff like that this summer. Make some jobs and other things like that. Get back into creator mode now that they've done some updates in here. You're gonna have to come in here and check it out yourself. It can be a bit confusing though, I'm not gonna lie, if you're a very, you know, beginner in here. So it will take a little bit of messing around with to figure some of this stuff out, but fairly simple. Now, I'm in North Yankton. You want to know why? Because we are actually going back to North Yankton this Halloween to the graveyard, my friends. Also, we have new pizza delivery jobs that are going to be coming into the game. A whole bunch of more awesome content. Right around the corner is going to be our Independence Day update, our 4th of July. And then also another big thing that's going to be happening once again, which they amp up every single year for like a couple years now with a whole bunch of awesome stuff coming into the game, is Halloween. Halloween has now been amped up like, you know, 10 times fold of what it used to be 10 years ago, I would say, in Grand Theft Auto. So this is something that me and my friend were talking about like a whole bunch, is why would we be going over to the graveyard here in North Yankton? And is that not just basically a little bit of an Easter egg that like the next DLC that we're going to be getting in the wintertime might just be North Yankton, going over here with Michael, our last DLC that's going to be coming into the game, which is probably going to be chunked up into like 3 parts is what I'm thinking. Our winter DLC, North Yankton with Michael, but we're not going to be able to go over here and rob this place necessarily until like probably the last little chunk of DLC, because if you take note with all the DLCs that have been added into the game, they chop them up. They did it with Cayo, they did it with Casino, they do it with like everything. Ever since like 2017, basically, they drip feed it now into the game. So if you're wondering how I'm over here right now, I'm actually in story mode. I am on a mission, which you've completed. If you have gone over to story mode and played any of this stuff, it's called Bury the Hatchet. So you can definitely go over here and explore North Yankton. We'll be making an individual video talking about this later on. So it'd be awesome if you guys enjoyed this video and you did me a favor and you hit that like button. If you happen to be new here on the channel, think about subscribing, because every single day I'm posting some of the best Grand Theft Auto 5 online videos that to help players out and other things like that. And hope everybody's doing good, having an awesome rest of the day. Be sure to check out more videos on my channel, and thank you all for watching. My name's GRAVESIGHT, and I'll see you in the next one, so peace!